So I've just come back from meeting a couple of people who have shown interest in Lila. And what I'm trying to do in this time frame is to take Lila from the seed of the idea that it once was to building it into something that a couple hundred people will want to use, but now turning it into something that a couple million people will want to use. And this can be quite exciting, but also really nerve-wracking because the mindset has to be changed completely. You see, when I first started Lila, it was just something very small. It was just a very simple idea that I made for myself.
Hey everyone,
What's going on?
I think Lila is amazing and you should all download the app right now.
Setting up this new Mac for all the things, because now I can finally make some iOS for Lila as well. Hike's been working on his startup. I've been working on mine. And this is what people usually refer to as like a hack house. Is that right? You've heard that before? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But actually, Hike and I have been doing this for like years now. Unfortunately, we don't get to do it as much anymore because I don't live in London, but I'm hoping to change that soon. But now we're in a different phase. I've been having to not code as much every single day because I'm having to now think more like a CEO instead of a CTO. And the reason is because I'm now trying to find more business use cases. I'm trying to find how do we distribute this. I'm trying to have to find how do you connect people. How do you make this idea worthwhile for somebody to actually pick up their phone and use the app on a daily basis? So this is where now the concept of pivoting comes in, because when the idea first started, I was the only customer. I literally made the product just for myself. After that, the idea was, okay, maybe we can build this for a couple hundred people. Maybe it'll be successful, maybe it'll not be successful. To now being like, okay, there's potential here. People are showing interest. How can we make this work?
So, Apple has rejected the app, but I think this is pretty normal. I remember when I was at THG, we used to submit apps to the App Store, and they would get rejected left, right, and center because Apple is very thorough with their reviews. They actually give very detailed feedback as to why they rejected the app, which means we can work on it immediately and we can send another submission in a couple of hours. It's an interesting one because I remember when I used to work at THG, our sprints used to be 2 weeks long. But since I've started working on Lila, my sprints have been 1 day long. And I was hearing one of Y Combinator's podcasts, and someone was mentioning that when Cursor started, their sprints were also 1 day long, so they would sort of release a new version every day, and I thought, okay, that means I'm on the right track. So this is really cool. I really enjoy working on this, so we'll just keep going.
That's actually a pretty common answer as well. The other common answer is that one, actually forgetting what we wanted to talk about, and second is that for when the session is booked, we might not actually be feeling the usual way. So for me, when I would go to therapy after the spiritual warrior sangha, which means I'd be my best version going into therapy, whereas actually the version of me that needed therapy was never visible because the spiritual warrior would always uplift me.